Here we go. Back again. Little Motivation Monday. When you jump on, tell me where you're coming from. If you're watching live, Lunch with Baum, who's this crazy guy anyway? Drop a 1 down. If you're watching the replay, drop a 2. And if this is the first time, drop a 3 down below. I'd love to connect with you, hear where you're coming from. Hey, what'd your workout look like today? Nutrition, it's on point. Topic of the day with the Lunch with Baum is sweat equity. So when you come on, hey, I appreciate it. Give me some thumbs up. Drop some hearts. If you value what I got going on, please share. Once again, my name is Frank Baumholtz. Been a high school strength coach, PE teacher for 21 years. Run my own gym. Why I do these kind of lunchtime talks is just about if I can touch one person a day or even a week or even a year, put a little motivation into your life, that's worth it for me. So once again, if you value what I got going on, go ahead and like it and share it. Drop some hearts down, thumbs up, and then also make sure you tell me where you're coming from. But topic today is sweat equity. If you go back and if you're on my Facebook, go back and look. Inky Johnson, my man Glenn Hartland shared a little video with me this morning. Hey Dave, Deanna, what's happening? He shared a deal. Inky Johnson was a top 20 prospect in the NFL, and when he was in college, it was a defensive back, small guy though. And there's a story. He was told by his coach that, hey, you're going to get drafted, and your life is going to completely change. Well, the crazy thing is, his life changed. He had 8 games to go in his senior year, and he goes up for a tackle, and just like he'd done hundreds of times before, except this time was different. You got to go back and watch the video because, he nails it when he's talking about it. But anyway, long story short, he has some nerve damage in his shoulder, and then it turns into actually some internal bleeding. And his mom had just been in his hotel room or in his hospital room talking about, hey, everything's going to be okay and whatnot. And then the doctor rushes in and said, hey, we got to get this guy back to surgery. And, he's got some internal bleeding and he might die. And so he rushes him into surgery. And then when they come back out, the doctors, has some really bad news and talking and he's like, Doc, you told me I was going to die. You told me I wasn't going to make it. I'm here. I don't have feeling in my arm right now, but, the point being is that, what are you going to do with that adversity? The sweat equity of, you're going to get out of it what you put into it. It was a great little video, so you got to go back and watch it. But we've all faced adversity at one point or another. Hey, Arlene, what's happening? Hey, did I get younger? Well, all I say is 1% better every day, But anyway, so, we're all going to face adversity at some point in time in our life. And, it just depends on, what you're going to do about it. How you going to handle it. There's that old saying is you get out of it what you put into it. And the funny thing is that I'm going to use fitness as an example, or even, sport, is that the guys that do it, the guys that have success, I'll just say, people that are in good shape and whatnot, it's the return on investment, right? Everybody wants to know what they're going to get out of it. They're like, what's in it for me? If I put forth this effort, what's it? Well, the successful people, the people that have had success, they already know what they're going to get out of it, right? And then the unsuccessful people or the people that are not fit or whatnot, they just make excuses why they can't do it. They'll just keep making excuses over and over and over again until, they just do. But the folks that have had the success, they know what it is. It's like even, what's my workout? I always ask, hey, what'd your workout look like? Is your nutrition on point? Because it's so amazing to me about how so many people don't know what healthy feels like. They don't know what that success feels like. Arlene just asked me, it says, do you look younger? I says, well, the clock keeps ticking. It just depends on what you do with it. So go back and watch some of my my earlier Lunch with Bombs talking about goal setting, talking about nutrition, talking about the things that you do, the environment that you're in, all the things that you do every single day has an impact on the things that you do, right? So you have complete control over those things. You can make excuses. I posted a little thing about my ladies working out this morning, is that you can make excuses or you can make progress, but not both. You can keep making excuses about the things, why things aren't going your way. or you can do something about it. So, for me, I make sure that my nutrition is on point. I make sure I get some exercise every single day. I make sure that my glass is always half full and have positive mindset, because if it's not up here and it's not in here, it's not going to work. You're going to break down at some point, right? So the one thing I just want to make sure that you people are always going to, change is hard. Change is hard, sometimes scary, and what's the meaning of fear, right? Is that most people, they just forget everything and run, and they run the other way from it. Or if people will face everything and rise. So, go back and watch some of my earlier talks and stuff, Lunch with Bombs, about, have a plan and work the plan. If you don't know where to start and you don't know how, ask for help. There's a lot of people, myself, other strength coaches and trainers that are on my Facebook and Instagram. Go and like 4 or 5 of them and follow the stuff that they're doing every single day. But reach out to them if you're struggling. Everybody's struggling, right? Especially now all of a sudden. Oh, this is a great one. I posted this the other day too. Is like, I love when the time changes, because people just get bat nut crazy. All right, and then it's even fuels more of their excuses, why they can't eat good, why they can't exercise, why they can't get up early, why they don't get enough sleep. It's crazy. It's like it fuels their excuses. And for me, it fuels my fire into being more motivated. So what if it's dark when I get up and when I get home? You gotta, if you don't have a plan, you don't have the support structure, well, it's just easy to keep making excuses. So reach out if you got questions. But sweat equity, what are you going to put in? How much are you going to put in, and knowing that what you're going to get out? You get out of it what you put into it. So I'm going to wrap that up. But once again, if you value what I got going on, make sure you like it and share it. I appreciate every one of you. I did have one little announcement. I know people they're struggling with nutrition, struggling with energy. So I've got a special for you. If you're interested in a free sample, I'm going to drop a little link down below after this video. But a couple of free samples to you if you're struggling with energy, struggling with nutrition, and you just need a little pick-me-up. Check that out and message me if you got any other questions. But once again, I value you. Sweat equity. You only get out of it what you put into it. All right? Have a great one.